Where were the dinosaurs?
We have to interview our dinosaur specialist, Sarah Palin, but she's not. Yeah, she gets Palin from paleontology. Paleontologists study, the bones of dinosaurs and the like. So she's busy looking at Russia from her house. So what can I say?
Yeah.
But in any event, so continuing with this Noah story. When the 40 days and 40 nights are up, Noah and the animals don't just leave the ark, the supposed ark, okay, whatever it is. They have to wait for the waters to recede. And then there's this whole story about Noah letting a crow go, and then he lets a dove go with an olive branch. That's how we get the expression about extending an olive branch to people. And finally, the third time, he sets another dove free, and he doesn't return. So it's assumed that the waters are now subsided and safe, where the animals can leave the ark. And when Noah looks over out from the ark, the rabbi said he doesn't see a Disney scene. It doesn't look like, he doesn't see Bambi, okay, and he doesn't, there are no birds singing in a beautiful blue sky. He says he sees hundreds of thousands of dead animals and people and rotting flesh. And Noah says, how can you do this? How can you do this? And God, in his infinite wisdom, says, now you ask me? Why didn't you ask me a year ago when I told you, when you set sail, or 2 years ago when I gave you the dimensions for the ark that I wanted you to build? He said, that's the whole purpose of this lesson. When you see evil and you know evil, you have to do something about it. You have to spur humans to action. And that's the reason that the rabbis and the Midrash give for the explanation of the Holocaust. God will never intervene in human lives anymore, and this is all part of the flood. He promises never to intervene in human lives ever again. He will never destroy humankind, because he said, man was made with good and evil in him. It's a matter of which takes over. Obviously, during the time of the Holocaust and World War II, it was a terrible evil that people basically just looked the other way and did nothing about it.
Yep.
And God promised mankind that he would never interfere with the happenings, with what's going on between man and nature and man against man. Okay? And that's why God did nothing. But, when somebody is sick, and you have read many prayers on our shows for your wife and other people, and the rabbi said, don't ask for a prayer for a loved one. When people say, I'll say a Misha Berach for you, which is a prayer for the sick, okay, where you're asking God to somehow intervene and help them find a cure for their illness. He said it's not going to work. They said you have to hope and pray for the doctors who are working on, in your case, your wife's case, that they can find a breakthrough and be able to come out with a cure for her. But God will not intervene and stop people from dying, because it's man's nature to be born and to die. We don't live forever. And it has nothing to do with the kind of life that you're living.
Didn't they used to live like 600 years or something in the Bible?
Well, yeah, Methuselah lived 900 years, and if you read the Genesis, Adam and Eve lived a long life. Abraham lived a long life. The Isaac and Joseph, they all lived to be well over 100.
Did they have a different calendar than us? Or what 100 years was?
I have no idea.
Because you add up those guys, all of them together, and then more than 6,000 years right there to pass by.
Very true. Very true.
One guy lives almost 1,000 years. You got 6 of those, and you just got to the history of mankind.
But I do recommend, as I said, I've been watching the Jewish Broadcasting Network, not solely because I'm Jewish, because I watch many things having to do with Jesus as well. And
I'll attest to that.
And it's just very interesting to learn about religion. And here, what the rabbi himself is saying is that what you've learned in Hebrew school is basically false. Because everybody knows the story of Noah, everybody knows the story of the ark, and they're saying that it's wrong. And when Moses spread his staff across the Red Sea, it parted. No, that wasn't the reason why it parted. We learned about Nachshon ben Aminadab. And it was God having a covenant with the people that the people should always move forward to look for a solution. Working together or working alone. They should always move forward.
You're talking about that. God killed a lot of people there.
Well, remember what Naj said. Our God is not a very loving and forgiving God,
I agree with him. What was my point, though?
I'm not a mind reader. I can't tell you.
I know. Okay, so I have no idea what my point was.
Well, that's a good reason to play a song.
Well, I have no mind. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
When in doubt, play music.
And now we'll think about what I was thinking about when I was thinking.
Why don't we go back to one of our old standards?
Let's go one more. We did Stranger. Keen Loke. Who Funk Boys. Aero MC and the Who Funk Boys. The heck is that? Acero MC and Hot Funk Boys. Excuse me, Hot Funk Boys.
What's that? Hot Fuck Boys?
Hot Funk Boys.
Oh, funk. Okay.
From Austria.
It didn't exactly sound like that, I must say.
I know. Hot Funk Boys from Austria.
Baby, que lo que, we flow. Let me get the party started. Baby, que lo que? I like the way it's going down. Baby, que lo que? It's getting hot, it's party time. Baby, que lo que? The way you flow, it turns me on. Baby, que lo que?
Sube la mano que yo te quiero ver, gozando conmigo otra vez. Que esta fiesta llegaste la mano y ya tú sabes que lo que vamos a hacer.
Otra vez. Ándale.
Arriba, arriba.
Hey, that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a Center MC and Hot Funk's Boys. Hot Funk Boys. Ladies and gentlemen, if anybody knows...
You didn't say what I thought you said, did you?
Hot Funk Boys. If
Kalo K.
If anybody knows what Kalo K means, give us a call at 646-595-3275.
I think it means the same thing as Yabba Dabba Doo.
Yogi.
But,
Yogi. Okay. I had something in mind.
you don't have a mind.
Oh, I forgot.
You see? Tell the truth. Come on.
You get me every time.
No, you walk into it.
I know. You're right. Let's see over here. Let's see. That's no good. Oh, unfortunately, you're right. I don't have a mind because I could have sworn I put something into the my history. And I saved it to hear a certain something, which I won't say what it is because if I get it, it'd be nice if I don't.
And when they began to sing and to praise, the Lord set ambushments against the children of